real-world stories to add color and real-world flavor. He shares with us our responsibilities to make decisions, large and small, all day long, and the best way to consider them. Rich's background and experience are the perfect foundation for the book. Some may say he has a checkered past, but it is that variety of roles that provides his nuts and bolts perspective. He has been a venture capitalist, where most decisions are made with little information. He made decisions about untested concepts and often untested teams. The venture world is a make-the-decisions-and-move-on world. He also spent years as a management consultant. I feel for these folks. They do all the data collection, research, and analysis, and make informed recommendations so the client can make decisions. But clients may not pay attention, or if the recommendations are implemented, the consultants rarely are credited with the work. In short, they often do much of the work without any power to make a decision. What a life! As if that is not enough diverse experience, he also was a college president. I was lucky enough to be invited one year to provide the commencement speech for that year's graduating class. I saw firsthand how Rich was able to collaborate with faculty, students, board members, alums, and donors, making tough decisions for the benefit of the entire institution. So much easier to have said, whatever, and try not to balance all those competing demands. A tough gig. I know, I've had similar challenges running NPR. I can't think of one decision that is ever made where at least one major constituency doesn't go to the wall to fight against it. A real joy, that. As in every aspect of life, few things go according to plan. We need to be flexible, adapt, make changes quickly, and move on. And we need to focus on our intentions and results. When your teams are made up of highly intelligent, creative folks who thrive on generating ideas, ultimately someone has to make decisions and pick the priorities that will lead the way. You can't do that with a whatever. Rich told me that the entire book can be summarized in the title, Never Say Whatever. Well, that's a start, but understanding the nuances of decision-making and how even the small ones can affect your career and life makes this a book worth consuming. You won't be sorry. Jarl Mohn, former president and CEO, NPR. Introduction. The anti-whatever evangelist is born. Your destiny lies in your hands and can be molded with each passing day by the choices you make. Sunday at Elijah. Saying whatever is like saying the F word. It can mean almost anything you want, a confident teenager told me as she enlightened me about the whatever word. She went on, whatever can be a whole sentence. It can be a curse, an attitude, an okay, an insult, or a nothing word all at the same time. It especially comes in handy when I want to say I don't care. With that simple description of a word so often used, my approach to both management and an examined life began to change. My teen friend was right. Whatever is a word that can come in handy, although it can be habit-forming, and the consequences of regularly using it can be negative and dramatic. I heard the W word again soon after, in a different context, while I was working on a project as a consultant at a large software company. The project was complex and involved a large team. I was proud of the work the team had completed to date. We had put in long hours, eaten plenty of Chinese food at 11 p.m., and we were confident in our work and the impact it was making on the company. The only impediment to our success was the CEO of